Okay, let's unpack this. We are diving deep into what happens when a corporation takes risk assessment to its absolute, its most terrifying extreme.
Right. This isn't just about finding resources. It's about a clandestine company creating the perfect coercive contract.
A contract designed to explore a place that's, well, too lethal for anyone who actually has a choice.
It's the strategy of disposability, completely weaponized. They didn't just find people willing to take risks. No, they went for the unlosable.
Straight to the prisons.
Straight to the prisons, specifically targeting inmates serving life without parole. I mean, people who are, on paper, already considered negative assets.
And that isolation, that's the whole mechanism, isn't it, our protagonist?
Yeah.
The judge actually called him calculated. He's staring down decades of just rotting.
And that slow, certain death is the psychological lever they need. It's what makes a mission promising a swift, violent death look like, a winning lottery ticket.
Exactly. They're not offering him life versus death.
No, not at all. They're offering a change of venue for his death.
With one tiny microscopic chance of a full resurrection. A clean slate.
Which explains so much. It explains why he doesn't ask the really important questions like, so, what are you guys really looking for down there? He just wants out.
The actual moment of coercion is just so stark. He's at a table, and across from him is this woman in a gray suit. Pale, clinical.
A corporate drone.
Totally. And she just cuts right to it. She asks, do you want to rot here until your skin comes off your bones, or do you want a chance?
And the terms are just laid out like an HR document. The mission, explore a cave system deeper than anything on record.
Simple enough, but then...
But then the kicker. The first expedition vanished. They were killed kilometers down by something described only as biological, possibly sentient.
And the reason they're hiring him, it's the core of the company's whole strategy. She tells him, you're already a dead man. If this fails, we'll find another one like you. It's cheaper that way.
The ultimate low-cost HR model. They don't even really care about success, not as much as they care about getting the data for cheap.
And he accepts. Instantly. He rationalizes it. He hasn't seen the sky without a mesh screen over it in 10 years.
His thinking is, I'd already died once. If this gets me out, even if it kills me for good, I'm ahead.
And that's the mindset they were banking on, that complete cynicism.
It allows for that seamless transition from judicial custody to corporate property. Yeah. One sting of a needle, this cold feeling spreads, and he wakes up somewhere else entirely, sterile, disoriented, no time to back out.
So he wakes up and he meets the team. And this is where you can immediately see the cracks in the company's cost-cutting plan.
Oh, yeah.
You've got Hollis, aggressive, grabs the automatic rifle. Then Drew, big, silent type.
Yeah.
And then there's Ren.
Ren is the guide. And she's a bundle of nerves, hunched, small, with these involuntary tics and little yelps.
And here's where the whole risk calculus just gets shaky.
Shaky is an understatement. Ren is their single most valuable asset. She knows the route, but she's also the biggest liability.
Because she was on the first mission?
Exactly. And she abandoned her team, ran away right before the attack happened. They found her days later just hiding at the base of the mountain.
Hollis calls her out on it immediately. He's like, you're sending us down there with a coward.
And her excuse is so vague. Claustrophobic, maybe, or something about the place spooked me. It doesn't matter. The company forced her back. Yeah. Breach of contract.
So they valued her knowledge of the route more than the trust of the new team.
They prioritized saving the cost of remapping the entrance over minimizing the risk of mission failure. It's just staggering.
And the rules just hammer home how expendable they are, follow Ren, no improvisation, document everything.
And the big one, no communication once you're inside. The doors lock behind you until the scheduled retrieval time.
No calling for help. No early exit.
You're just in there, purely for data acquisition. Your survival is completely irrelevant to their timeline.
They go in, and the entrance is this tiny slit in the rock, but it opens up into these tunnels and chambers on an impossible scale.
Like large enough to park aircraft in?
Yeah. And that impossible geology is the first sign that this isn't just some deep cave. This place is different.
And as they go deeper, the real reason for all this risk, for hiring convicts, it starts to become clear.
The protagonist spots it first. This weird trail across the stone.
What did it look like?
Like someone had spilled a vat of silver and let it cool. It wasn't natural.
And Ren knows what it is. From the first mission, she says the satellite scans showed a really dense and unnatural concentration of heavy rhodium content.
Which is worth a fortune.
A massive fortune. So the company isn't just charting a cave. They're confirming a mineral deposit that could fund them for decades.
Okay, so this raises a huge question, Trey.
It does.
If you know there's a priceless metal deposit and it's guarded by a biological, possibly sentient monster,
Yeah.
why send them in with standard guns?
That's the fundamental error, a catastrophic one. They sent convicts with kinetic weapons to fight something that has clearly integrated the local geology into its own body.
And they find that out in the worst way possible. They get to this massive hangar-sized chamber, and it's silent.
Until it's not.
Until they hear these sharp, fast clicks echoing from the tunnel behind them. First contact.
The creature that emerges, I mean, it's just a horrifying fusion of biology and geology.
It looked like it had been dipped in molten chrome.
Mm-hmm.
You could see muscle cables pulsing under this oily metallic surface.
And its arms, the detail about the forearms is critical.
Twisted at this sick angle, ending in, well, they weren't hands. They were serrated appendages, part talon, part surgical blade.
So Hollis, being Hollis, just opens up with his rifle. Drew joins in.
And the creature doesn't even flinch. The bullets have absolutely no effect.
They just bounce off. The thing has used the rhodium, the metals around it, to create its own armor. The company's weapons are useless.
Worse than useless. It just tells the creature where they are.
And it is so fast. The text says Hollis gets half a breath into another laugh before it's on him.
It takes his legs.
Yeah.
Then his chest. It's over in a second.
Mm-hmm.
The narrator just grabs Ren and runs.
And in that moment of pure panic, hiding, gasping for air, he has this critical realization.
It's blind.
It was blind. It could only hear, which immediately changes the entire game. Now, the only thing that matters is absolute silence.
And who's the one person on the team who can't control the sounds she makes?
Ren. Her tics, her yelps, her own body is betraying her. The threat is suddenly internal to the team.
They keep descending deeper, and the air starts to get hot. Impossibly hot, long before they can see a source.
And that's when they find them.
The first team. Their bodies are fused into their suits, skin dried into something gray, stiff, and hollow. Ren just whispers, "I knew her."
It's a terrifying confirmation. Whatever this thing is, it uses the environment itself as a weapon.
And then the floor just drops out from under them.
Revealing the impossible.
A massive chasm. And at the bottom isn't water. It's a lake of molten metal. Gold, silver, blue, all bleeding into each other. The heat pouring off it should have killed them instantly.
They're trapped at the edge of the very thing the company wants, the source.
And of course, that's when the creature returns. It senses them. It's at the edge of its home.
Ren's body starts to convulse. She's fighting it, trying to stay quiet, but you know the yelps are coming.
And the narrator knows. He knows that sound means they both die. And the mission fails. The contract is broken.
This is it. The second and maybe the most profound, calculated choice of his entire life.
Rain reaches for him. Her eyes are just pleading. But the sound is coming. He raises the shotgun.
And eliminates the noise instantly.
The creature moves forward. It inspects Ren's now silent body. It lifts her.
Yeah.
And then it does the most unnerving thing.
It slowly walks into the lake of molten metal.
The surface just folds up around it, embraces it as it sinks down into the glowing pool, and then it smooths over. Silence still.
The Guardian has returned to the source. And the silence that's left behind, that's the company's victory.
The threat is gone. And he's survived long enough to record the final environment. He's done his job.
He's proven his worth as a disposable recorder.
His retreat is just a blur. He runs back up the path, past what's left of Drew and Hollis, and then he sees it. The faint blue glow of the exit.
2 silent guards are waiting. Their helmet visors just reflect his own face back at him.
And the debrief. It's the coldest part of the whole story. He's back with the woman in the gray suit.
No emotion, just a transaction.
She just says, "We reviewed your footage. Your documentation exceeded expectations."
And Ren's death.
What happened to Ren was unfortunate. That's it. The contract is fulfilled. He gets travel documents, a debit card, a new identity.
No celebration, no thank you, just administration.
He just walks away until the facility is a dot behind him. He's free. He earned it.
And the synthesis here is just so brutal and clear. He got his freedom by perfectly executing the company's cynical math. He made the fatal choices needed to get the data.
And the company got what it wanted. Invaluable intel on the rhodium, the geology, and, most importantly, the creature's weakness. All for the price of a few replaceable lives.
So that brings us to the final question, the really big one. He's free, he's walking away with a clean slate. But is he?
After making choices like that, first as a killer, then as a survivor who sacrificed his guide, I mean, is there any place he can go where he isn't still trapped by what he did, What kind of freedom is that, one that's paid for with blood and silence?
And is that creature really gone? Or is it just swimming in that molten heart, waiting for the company to run the numbers and decide that the cost of another expedition is finally worth the rhodium?